What we invite you to do is, of course, have a look with some of the stuff that we talked about today, about your profiles and company profiles and so on. You've done some of the work already, but that was not the main goal. The main goal was to look at how can LinkedIn be embraced within your organization so you can get more results, the results being getting closer to that 14 million, getting closer to that 1,000 participants by December for your event in one form or shape, or whatever form or shape that looks like. Okay. For the next steps, one of the things that we need is that marketing plan input, and if you have time to, create stuff like this already, or a first draft, Marika. Yeah, exactly. So we'll be looking forward to maybe a first draft of this already by Friday. Normally you would say, well, by Monday or Tuesday it would be ready, so we've given you 3 days extra, so it wouldn't be too hard to maybe slide this in as well.
Yeah, but I can send you already a few things.
Excellent. Okay. So when you send information, send it please to Mike, Harman and myself, if that's possible. Yeah, so you do. So we, the three of CC. If it doesn't work, we'll make sure we read it internally. Yeah, okay, perfect. Who would be the point of contact? Would it be you, Karen? Yeah, okay, perfect. So we'll make sure that you'll be and that you distribute it internally. All right. Other next steps is we'll come back after then. End of next week we'll get your input and then give us maybe another week or maybe 10 days and then we'll come back with a proposal
maybe
for you.
Also we have to train the teachers as quickly as possible to be able to do this, our team.
That will be part of the approach. Yeah.
But they can be trained by this movie now, right?
What we are going to do is
in a safe environment, people bringing the laptops, Vernie and maybe myself, we're going to be there to go step by step as a real training. This was not a training.
Practical training. But this training, for the people who were not here,
they can look at it, sure. And they can already
environment so that they can just look at it and then we can help with, because if we want to help them, we are not going to give them the whole training.
I think Vimeo is maybe the best, registered.
Vimeo is fine, Vimeo is also integratable with LinkedIn, so that's fine.
You prefer Vimeo than before?
Sorry?
You prefer Vimeo? YouTube?
YouTube is fine, YouTube, Vimeo, both are fine.
Vimeo is a bit more professional.
No, not really, it's more...
I like YouTube, it's easy.
And again, why choose? Why don't you put them on both?
Yeah, you can do both.
No, but for the internal training.
For the internal, and then of course protected that.
Registered.
So, what I was about to say? So when you look at the training, just say. Disclosure. Did you print it out?
No, I forgot. But I will send it. Print it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, it's okay.
Sorry?
I'm not going to damage my
relationship. Nothing going to happen. We would cut our own hands.
I understand that. So what I was about to say is that once we start kicking off the training, we'll need some of the stuff for the profiles for the teachers, like the summary stuff, the paragraph about corporate branding, maybe first couple of rich media ready. So when we roll out the training, we say, hey, on your network drive, or we pass around the memory key with the material on, so that during the course, they will all have their profiles up to speed before they walk out of the door. See? So that's what we're looking at doing. So if they do it one by one, they might lose a lot of time to get everything, which is the button again, I don't find it, then they come to you again, so tell me, I have to look it up again, and you lose a lot of time. If we do it in one go, then you'll see.
Best of the first week of July.
Yeah, fine.
Because then I said to all the teachers that they have to take this week available for school training.
Perfect.
So we take one day for the school LinkedIn training in the first week of July.
So it's not my turn to say that, but Marika, that means that part of the material needs to be ready by then.
Yeah, there's a deadline,
I'm just saying.
I cannot wait to the end of August for any.
No, of course not, and especially towards December, there's a number of things that need to be happening, and so I, if it could be sooner, fine, but we need to take into account enough time for Marika to get signed off.
And the teachers are not available during school days.
No, of course not.
2nd of July.
I don't know the dates by now. Let's come back to that.
Tot zondag, toch?
Yeah, but I need to go. I'm in training from the 3rd to the 6th. So.
It's not going to work then. Second week then.
No.
So the 3rd till the 6th. What day is that? Is that Tuesday?
Thursday.
Wednesday the 2nd.
Wednesday the 2nd.
Tuesday.
Till?
Yeah.
Sunday. Or?
We have a holiday, early July.
Yeah, that's from the 5th to the 13th.
So again.
But
we can come to your place on holiday to do the course if you wish.
I will not be there. I said to you before, I will not be there in the first 2 days.
So is it a Sunday or how many days?
On Monday.
It will be a full day, yeah.
Oh, one day only.
We'll start with that, but there will be.
She's saying something else. It's één dag maar, hè?
It's going to be a full day.
Yeah, Wednesday?
Yeah, okay.
Wednesday.
Wednesday the 2nd of July, maybe you can...
We'll check, we'll come back.
Yes. It's my proposal.
Sure.
Will it be the same?
Sorry? No, it will be an actual training.
A real training.
It will be different.
So if I come, there will be new stuff?
Yeah.
I don't want you to...
Yeah. Some of the stuff will be the same because you already implemented some of the stuff, but some of that will be new.
Is the location already?
Like I said, we have more than 100 tips for your profile today. I gave maybe 10 or 12, so there's a lot more.
And you can, in meanwhile, when you're bored, you can contact people, no?
Wanneer gaan we dat doen? Waar? Locatie?
Ja, in Antwerpen.
Yeah, we'll talk about the details later on. Cool. Anything else for the next step?
Ja, doe maar.
Any other stuff for the next step? Next steps? Yes.
So next step is linking and content creation.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Is er nog weer een beetje een afspraak hier? En nog alleen nee.
Waar moet je zijn?
Ik heb een normale kinderopvang en een aanspraak en dinsdag een tuurhuis op mijn laten zetten.
Want ik heb geen terug naar de stadion.
Nou, maar ze kunnen wel afzetten.
Ja? Oké, nee, dan.
Alright, so.
Oh, wacht, ik heb me ook juist, ik heb me al.
Ja?
Ja,
Ja, oké, ik zal maar doen voor een oplossing.
ik ga weten nu.
Ja.
Okay, I have to go because our babysitter will be gone in a quarter of an hour.
Yeah, okay.
Kids need to tear down the place. So
did you learn something today?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Hey Bart, tot ziens hè?
More to follow.
Next time.
Alright, cheers man.
Thanks a lot.
Probably easier, yeah. Okay.
Nee, schatje, want je hebt hetzelfde
So let's finish it up.
Alright, guys, let's wrap this up. Is there anything else for the next step? So again, we'll be coming back with a proposal and next step from our side. No? Alright. So we've covered quite a bit today. We talked about goals and objectives. We talked about some fundamental principles. We talked about the matrix. Remember that passive, active and proactive ones. Of course, you understand the importance now of your personal profile, but also that of the company profile. Think about what would be the structure for the showcase pages. Okay, we'll be looking for that again, also on Friday, to see what you've made up your mind. Will it be one? Will it be multiple? Will it be one company page, multiple ones, stuff like that? Okay. Within the active strategies, make sure that you get an overview of what kind of groups could be suitable for you. If you know a couple of keywords, but certainly for the proactive strategies, how does your, let's say, what are the criteria for your target audience? How can we get certainty about who you want to talk to, right? Now we did a little example with the marketing director, but we want some clarity on that as well, alright? Yes, you know that the marketing, what you have, where you're going.
Can you repeat the last piece?
Yeah, so get a clear overview about who is in your target audience. So we did a small exercise now with the advanced search on marketing director, but it's probably one of the profiles you want to be talking to. So get clarity on who would be a potential sponsor, who would be a potential